Hi everyone, Grey Power 60. Welcome to another Tea with Me Tuesday. I'm sitting in my living room today. I haven't taken this outside yet. I don't even want to go out there. Not yet. We'll have to wait. So I'll have to put up with the mess. Thank God I got a lot of pretty flowers around me, so makes things a little bit nicer in my little corner here of the living room. Mom has been difficult as of late. I showed you the video where I did her hair. Wow, that was an ordeal. Trying to wash her hair. I wish I had a chair high enough so she could put her head back and I could wash it that way. Unfortunately, I don't, so I'm wondering if I can get a step ladder. No, that won't work. No. Anyway, I washed it as quick as I could. I wet it and washed it as quick as I could. It needed it badly. And she got so frustrated and threw the towel down and, just banged the water, stopped the water. And she didn't have her hearing aid, so she couldn't hear anything. And so I quickly put the towel, rubbed her hair, rubbed her face, wiped her face off, took her hearing aid, put it in, and told her, Mom, you're giving me a hard time here. I don't remember what I said exactly, but I just said, Mom, I gotta wash your hair. It's filthy. Now we're gonna make you pretty, And she goes, oh, I'm so sorry. She has an outburst and immediately apologizes for whatever reason that is. But I'm finding I'm having to help her eat her food now. I'm having trouble getting her to go to the washroom. She doesn't understand what I am asking. And I can't force her because she gets upset. And so now she's wearing a diaper all the time. I mean, it's never been wet. It's never been dirty, but, I've had a couple of mornings where I've had an awful smell in her room and had to clean it up and had to wash her down. And sponge bath. She won't take a bath. She won't take a shower. So I, warm up the towels and everything else. But this is next stage. Previously, when I look back, things have been pretty calm, pretty easy, pretty, normal. With an elderly parent, you have to be patient. You can't treat them like a child. You have to give them dignity. And I try to let Mom have as many opportunities to choose things for herself. But she doesn't know sometimes. And I've caught her, we'd come in from outside and she's taken off her boots and her coat, and I've put everything, and she's got her slippers on. And she'll ask me, where do you want me to go, in her broken language. And I said, Mom, let's go sit down and we'll just watch TV. And then I can go make supper or something like that. And she'll come and she'll sit on the table, or she'll sit on the couch. And when she sits there, she realizes that's not where she wants to be, and she's confused. So I show her where her chair is, and then she's fine, She does have, I'd call them mini hallucinations. Maybe it's just her wording. I'm not sure, because sometimes she'll say, she won't let me do this, or we have to do this for them. things like that. Now, she used to be a boss of a lot of people and had to deal with a lot of different people from various backgrounds and various economic backgrounds. And she's had to deal with, the lying and the fighting and the, you know, um, all of that stuff. And I think that comes back to her sometimes. And there are times when I'll make her something and she'll say, "Where's my purse? I gotta pay you." Things like that. And these are just, I guess, things that used to be automatic come out. And on the whole, she's happy. She eats pretty good. There are days when she doesn't eat as much, and there are days when she eats more and wants more. So I've tried to balance that. Plus, I make bran muffins with a little honey, and I also add extra bran in there to help keep her regular and things like that. So there's a lot of things I have to watch out for. How many times she goes to the bathroom, what type of toilet is she, doing, and, all kinds of things like that. So there's been a lot of um, downsliding for Mom. There was a time when, and I might have mentioned in another video, I know I told my children, we used to drive into, like, off the main street into our apartment complex area. And I used to say, "We're home." And she'd say, "Yeah, we are." And now she doesn't know that we're home. And I'll park the car. It's the same spot. It's been the same spot for 6 years. And she doesn't know that we're home or that it's time to get out of the car unless I tell her it's time to get out of the car. So this is how much she has digressed. And it's not easy. And I find myself feeling overwhelmed when I can't get through to her, and I have to take a step back, and I have to go and kind of do a little prayer or do a little something, because I get panic attacks. I get anxiety. I worry about her. There's she's healthy. She's fine when we go out. We'll go grocery shopping. Somebody will talk to her. She talks to people. Sunday we went and visited my daughter and her husband. My daughter and her husband play hockey, a mixed league hockey, indoor hockey, ball hockey, I guess, kind of, every Sunday. And I used to babysit the boys before Mom came along. I used to look after the boys while they played. Well, now we don't get a chance to see them very often. So Sunday we went to visit. She had the time of her life. She was saying hi to everybody and all the players. All of my daughter's friends and things like that. So, it has been a difficult adjustment for me, not for her, but for me. So this week, I just wanted to catch you up on Mom's condition. She's doing well. I spoke to the nurse at my brother's nursing home. He's doing well. He's eating well. He's got a very good appetite. And, considering he has Alzheimer's and he's had it for over 10 years, he is in pretty good shape, she said. And I was really pleased. She read his chart to me and everything. And I was quite happy about that because we haven't been able to go out there. It's been one thing or another, and the snow, I'm not driving way out to the other side of the city. It's about 45 minutes from here, or about that. And some of the roads are not always clear. So, you know, I'm doing the best I can, and my crafting, uh, sorting out is getting there, but I've got a long way to go. I'm not stressing about it. It's somewhat organized, and how I was showing you in my videos, how I was sorting through. I've got a lot. Oh, excuse me. Oh, I'm really tired. I've got a lot to donate. I've got a lot to get rid of. I wanted to do, because it's cheaper for me in Canada to mail something to someone in Canada. I can buy, it's an $18 box and fill it up. It's, you know, maybe about 2 inches wide, and it's like 14 by 10 maybe, or something like that. I'm not sure the exact size, but I can fill that up and they'll take it, you know. And I was thinking of doing a giveaway or something and try and get rid of some stuff, but to share it with you guys. And I don't know if you'd be interested in that. So leave a comment below and let me know if you'd be interested in that. And then I can do a separate one for my American friends, and just a smaller box perhaps, and see how that goes. I have a few things to mail. I haven't been out to the post office. I haven't been out much, aside from picking up my son, bringing him to work, going to get groceries, and coming home. That's about the extent of my day with Mom. So I haven't been sleeping well. And, you know, Mom's monitor goes off. And as soon as it goes off, I look and she's in bed sleeping. It's usually if somebody upstairs or downstairs or somewhere bangs, it seems to, with the volume, trigger it. Now, I think I can change the volume, but the trouble is if Mom calls at night or if she cries or something, I want to be able to hear her. So I'm going to leave it on anyway, and we'll see how that goes. But my week plan for my week is rather up and down. I've got things. Oh, I didn't know I had that book. Sorry, I was just looking over there and saw a book that I didn't know I had. Um, I have books to get rid of too, but I'm not worried about my living room and so on until my craft things are out of there. I brought a basket out because I was doing a little craft project. I wanted to try something that I had seen and I really liked it, and I thought that would be, because it's flat, so it could be flat mail, happy mail. And it was kind of a fun thing to try. And so I just brought a few items out in a basket where I can bring it back into my room after I'm done. And it's just that during the day, the light is better. I'm right at the window, and Mom is, you know, watching her cartoons, having her breakfast, and, you know, I can do a few things, but usually I'll wait until Mom's gone to bed before I do anything. I've been kind of addicted to some videos, um, kind of like Actors Studio, only they're doing a round table where there's all these actors and they ask them interesting questions. And I've been finding that rather interesting, just to kind of be totally out of my realm, totally out of my world and into something different. Um, I've watched Afterlife with Ricky Gervais. Oof, I think this is my third haul. I really enjoy that. I'm trying to think of what else I've been up to. That's just about it for me. I am, like I say, I am tackling things one day at a time. Now I've decided that aside from filming and doing crafts, um, aside from those things, I pretty well want to go to bed early because Mom gets up at different times in the night. And if I go to bed at 1 o'clock in the morning and she's up at 4 or 3, I'm not getting enough sleep. So I've definitely got to go into my bedroom, no TV, no phone, no nothing. Well, I have to have my phone for my alarm clock, but you know, no movies, no nothing, and go right to bed. And I think tonight that's exactly what I'm going to do. So it hasn't been a very interesting topic for today. I did have a book with a lot of notes. I wanted to talk about our Chinese New Year, which is today. Yes, this is the year of the rabbit, and rabbit is the year I was born. So I am a rabbit according to the Chinese zodiac. And although I've heard people in different places going, this is going to be a bad year, according to, at least not for me, according to what I've read and what I've looked up, is that it's going to be an okay. It's not going to be a brilliant year, but it's going to be a good year. It's going to be a recovery year. And it's going to be a year when I think we're going to see prices at the stores coming down. Not a lot, but soon. Some of the gas prices and things like that. I didn't read that. I'm just saying that that's what I'm expecting. Excuse me. But health-wise and money-wise, I didn't look at love because I'm not looking for love. Believe me, I do not need anything else on my plate. My cousin keeps sending me, and my daughter, and family and friends, they keep sending me dog found. They're at the adoption. Do you want to adopt this puppy? Do you want to adopt this cat? Do you want to... I would love to have a house full of dogs and cats. I would love it. I just cannot handle any more responsibility right now. I often thought if I did get a cat, it might help Mom, but I don't think so. I think she's fine with her doll, with her baby, which she takes everywhere, and everybody makes a fuss over it for her, so that's great. But no, no pets, and I miss them. I know that when I always had a pet around, my stress level was much lower, and it was only when they got sick that my stress went through the roof. But don't forget, my cat was 18 years old. He was an old man, and he hung on. And that's another subject I want to talk about someday. But right now, I have to deal with Mom, and I have to look after myself. I have secretly put myself on a health conscious program, and it's very minor. If I lose 3 pounds this year, that's fine. If I lose 10 pounds, I'm not even going to worry about it. I am not concerned about it, but more walking is involved. And I want to take out my rowing machine and work on that again, because I love the rowing. I think that's one of my favorite machines of all. When we used to go to the gym after work, we used to go on different equipment, and the rowing machine was always my favorite. And I just felt I got a good, but I was younger. I was thinner. I was in my 30s, early 40s, very thin. I was never over 117 pounds in my whole life. 120 was like, oh my God, yeah, that was terrible. But I never was on any diets either. I always was small. The weight came on menopause. Menopause did it to me. And I teased my doctor. I think I also mentioned this in a video many years ago. I teased my doctor saying, well, I don't need any, I think they used to give out estrogen to women because they were losing their estrogen or whatever. And I said, maybe my gaining weight is substituting my body for estrogen, or maybe that's a protective thing. I don't know. I was making excuses. And then COVID, oh my God, I put on about 15 pounds during COVID. And I think I lost about 5 over a year, and I'm not in a hurry. I'm not in a hurry. I just want to be healthy. I want to feel healthy. And the problem is stress creates unhealthy reactions in your body. And some of them are panic attacks, heart palpitations, fear and confusion and all of those things isn't only a dementia thing. It's a fact of life. We all go through some kind of stressful situations in our life. And anyway, that is it for me I'm not going to go any further. I didn't want to talk about anything else, but just give you an update on Mom and how we're doing. And like I said, I am not rushing through my room and my craft stuff and all the extra stuff I got from the multi-craft store. That is, a lot of that is being donated, and a lot of that is going to be in giveaways. I'm going to be giving away a lot of stuff, and I want to do that every month. Every month I want to do that. I have to apologize to Mary because I haven't mailed out the pocket letter yet. And if I don't get it out this week, you're not going to have it. So I am so sorry, but I put a few things in there extra for you just to apologize. I hope to get that out. I will send you an email and let you know that it's on its way. I'll let you know that day when I mail it out. Starting to get a tickle again. Anyway, guys, thanks for joining me today. Tea with Me Tuesday. Just wanted to talk mostly about Mom. You take care. Look after yourselves. Please stay safe and healthy and care for one another, and do be kind. It's so easy to be kind. And we'll see you next week. Bye for now.